Guys, hit pause here with a bug report. I'm in 4.7 here. I ported my project over from 4.6. Everything was working 100% in 4.6. I bring it into 4.7 and I got some problems, and they're epic. They're huge. Like this, I have a fundamental problem. Okay, number one, you see I don't have a gun in my hand. If I go to sprint, I stop dead. If I zoom all the way into like 1 pixel. Okay, so much that I can't even really look around or anything. My jump seems to be okay. But yeah, so nothing's working, and I'll tell you, you can see that my animation shows that I'm working. But here's the fundamental problem. Every single float variable that I have created in every single blueprint that I have created is now officially reading as 0. Here is flashlight intensity 50,000 in the defaults. It is set to 50,000. Value. Okay, so we know what we're reading. Value is, okay, so I'll throw that there so we can confirm that we're seeing this text. Value is 0. I don't know why everything got so much brighter. Or maybe it didn't. Value is 0. Something interesting. I just created this variable. Okay, appropriately named. I always name my variables appropriately. I just created this one fresh in the editor right now, just as a test. Value is 500. Okay. These variables are not being set anywhere else. Flashlight intensity. Let's get the references here. So we get and we get. So we get it so I can use it over here in the actual flashlight, and I get it here so I can print the screen. Base turn rate. Okay, it's just getting, being gotten. You can see it defaults to 45. This was a project that I just dragged straight from 4.6 to 4.7. So every existing float variable is been wiped out. It's all 0. Nothing works. My whole game doesn't work. I can't obviously go much farther with that, right? So I guess I gotta stick with, like I said, you know, if I sprint, the reason that I'm stopping is because I'm hitting 0. So if I go to my character and we'll say sprint modifier 2, right? I'm gonna have to do this for fucking everywhere. So let's go ahead and compile that. Sprint modifier 2 is 2.5. So we'll throw sprint modifier 2 in there instead, and we'll didn't need to compile that. What? Didn't need to compile that. What the fuck? Really? Okay, so then we're gonna go here, and I would have expected to have to compile that. Let's see if I just fix sprint. And now I can sprint. So let's see if there's a way to trip the rift. Let's say flashlight intensity. Let's say flashlight intensity here. Let's compile it at 5. And then we'll put it back and compile it again. Let's see if that tripped the rift. Because I am definitely teetering on the edge of the twilight zone on this one. Do 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 do. Imagine a game that doesn't work. Value is still 0. Shit. How about if I rename it Flashlight Intensit? Ah. Aha. That's the fix. Still dog shit. Okay, so let's try this to see if this works. I mean, if I can fix it like this, I don't suppose I'll be all that distraught, but it's not fun. I got kind of a lot of blueprints going on everywhere, folks. And I can sprint again. Okay. So it looks like I can fix it by renaming the variable. Let's see if that fixes my zoom really quick. At least the level of zoom. I mean, I've got a bunch of variables. My weapons aren't showing up because, you know, they're all based on ints. I don't know if integers are screwed up. There we go, and it's fixed. It's no longer zooming into 0. Okay. So that's the fix. I will report that to the Steam group, but I wanted to report this here as well. Oddly enough, I'm only getting a few errors out of the whole thing, but that's the fundamental problem. Everything that I ported over, I just dragged over from the... I just took the frickin' content folder and dragged it over to my 4.7 project. You know, I made a completely empty 4.7 project and brought over the content folder. That's what I did. I don't know if that's the wrong thing to do, if I need to migrate it over or do something weird or port project or update, do something crazy on the launcher or something, but this is still 4.6, so I don't really have a way to do anything, so I brought it over here into 4.7. Like I said, just created a brand new project and drug the content folder over. Had to wait for obviously tons of shaders and all that stuff, and I did all that. So, but now I ran into this problem, and like I said, these are reading as 0 until I rename the variable. So, bug, I think. Hopefully that helps, and hit pause signing off.